Hello, Taurus. This is the Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here to do your Archangel Raphael love healing reading for November 2016. So this will be for Tauruses in general, but it's got to be some sort of partnership, existing partnership, twin flame, soulmate. So I'll be looking at this month, and these readings are brought to you by Archangel Raphael, who is a healing angel. And I brought with me because I'm sensing a lot of anxiety as the year ends. Okay, so a lot of people have a lot of fear. So I wanted to do these readings to help people get through whatever they're going through. So that's why I've got my moon beads right here, and I got my worry stone, and then I also got my moth here. He's normally on my altar. Moonstone opens the heart to nurturing, okay, and as well as assisting in the acceptance of love. So it's also a good crystal for first or new love, and it's supposed to be comforting. So this is like a and I've got like the bracelet and with the angel totem. It's also the stone of love, eroticism, kundalini energy. It's a fertility crystal. And so I thought I would put the moth on here too, because the moth is symbolic of vulnerability, determination, concealment, attraction, subtlety, intuition, and faith. So I think that's why he called kind of to me to be put on the altar, to be not on the, well, this is a reading altar. But I think that's why he wanted to be a part of the readings. So anyway, it's going to be for the Taurus, and this is just a 6-card spread. I don't really think I'll need a lot of clarifiers just because of Archangel Raphael's energy. But I'll just play it by ear, okay? So I'm just going to smudge the cards a little bit, sorry. And I'm just going to call to the spirit for the Tauruses in general, those born in Taurus, for their love relationships, twin flame, lovers, you know, married couples, you know, soulmates, twin flames. Okay, so we're going to look at your ability to heal within the relationship, what is blocking it, and what is blocking communication, what is slowing you down, and then a couple of advice cards, and then an outcome in the near future. Okay, so this will be sort of looking at like the end of November, just as an outcome card. And sometimes, depending on the card, I will throw another one, so I don't want to clutter up the table too much. All right, Spirits wants to shuffle some more, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel, Taurus, and that if you want a private reading, the link to my website is in the video description box. I also provide love spells, reunion spells, cleansings, exorcisms, house cleansings. Okay, so just contact me. And also healings. All right. Oh, I got that the last time for the Aries. Interesting. So you got a crossroads, or either just a decision at the end of this month. I'll just sit the cards up here if I need them. So your ability to heal in the situation, Taurus, you have the 8 of Pentacles. So this lets me know that, you know, this month, even if there's been some issues, which I feel that there has been, okay, but I feel as though your ability to self-heal is really good, and also your ability to carry the relationship. I feel as though your energy is what is keeping the relationship together. You know, I do feel as though there is burden within the relationship with this 10 of Wands. And I kind of feel as though the problem that you've been facing is that you are showing a complete, or either your partner, okay, more than likely the masculine energy is sort of showing, that they're not being supportive. That's what that is. They're not really being supportive. They haven't been this month. So I feel as though you have been wanting, now again, this is twin flame, general, soulmate, or either just married couples, but, so it just depends on so this is couples, basically. And let me do that just to give it balance because it's driving me crazy. Okay. I feel like one person in the relationship is really just has a total lack of, whenever there's something going on, whenever there's any kind of burden, and I feel like this is either Taurus or Taurus partner, you feel like your partner is not there for you. You're kind of feeling as though, also I feel as though you may be overextending yourself or feeling that way. And I feel as though, this has led to some sort of cycle that I feel like you're going to end this month because of the 10. So I do feel like it's an overcoming of that in some way. Okay. Now, as far as what is a factor slowing up the progress or what you need to avoid is the Magician. This to me is some sort of information or energy being sent to you telepathically, psychic attacks, some sort of communication that is possibly unreliable, or also the fact that you could not be communicating. There hasn't been any communication about it. Or maybe you haven't communicated it, or, but I feel like communication is a problem. I feel like the Magician does come in as some sort of energy manipulation in some sort of way. So I kind of feel as though maybe there's some energies that possibly could be manipulating you. Okay. I feel like the energies, it leads to some sort of blockage in general in communication. Let me also, Taurus, this tells me because the Magician is he's taking control, okay, just kind of controlling. And so just being somebody that studied astrology I will tell you that, for the Magician to come up in this position is showing that you may be a little too headstrong. You might need to kind of pull back a little bit and, kind of balance yourself, or either just, figure some things out because, I feel like your need to control the situation is what slows down the healing, and I feel like you've kind of been, with this 10 of Wands, I feel like it's been stretched to the max, with this 10 of Wands, because this is a major burden. And the Magician, for the spirits to say what to avoid, I feel like I feel like this is for the Taurus. I feel like there's a certain level of manipulation or control, and I feel as though, I feel as though your partner is kind of feeling as though, and that's why I feel like there's decisions that are going to be made this month, or at the end of this month, or as an outcome. So card number 4, this one right here, is what you need to do. And, Temperance is, again, this is... I feel like this is Raphael himself coming through the reading and telling you that you need balance, and you need to also do things in moderation. You're doing too much of something, whether or not it's drugs, alcohol, sex, drama, whatever. And I feel as though it's due to some sort of lack of patience in general, you know. Excuse me, y'all. You know I got my little sniffles over here. All right, so also with temperance, I feel like temperance represents lovers who are very balanced. So I feel as though you need to balance your relationship. Relationships are give and take. You're not the only one in the relationship, so you have to take the other person's feelings or the other person, period, into consideration. So, one person, you can't have one person that's not in it. So this is about blending and being equal partnerships. So I feel like you need to expect to get back what you put in. And I think that whatever you put in, that's what you're going to get back with the temperance. So coming in. So this she symbolizes the essence of harmony. So I feel like you need to try to balance out, whatever the energies are, because, whenever temperance comes in, I feel that this is when someone's spirit guides are needed. And then also just to call on your spirit guides, for help with whatever the situation is, with whatever decision. Because for you to get this card, this is showing that you've been wanting to make this decision for a while, for yourself. So whatever the decision is now, in order for you to heal, you have to, the Two of Cups, I feel like there needs to be more, not only self-love, but I feel like you need to balance out the love energies between the two of you. I feel like one partner does not feel love from the other. So I feel like this Two of Cups comes up, as advice to tell you to try to connect. This is a connection at the heart chakra. And there's and I kind of feel as though there's a hard time with balancing as far as give and take. Give and take is very important. Okay, you have to be willing to give and you have to be willing to take for real. Now your outcome is the Two of Swords. So this does mean that there is going to be some sort of intensity. It does denote some sort of balance, but it is the energies that you're going to take into December as well, because this is an outcome card. So I am going to clarify just because it's a swords, and so I'm just going to ask the spirits for clarification. Now, this is what I think that what this means, Taurus, is that your partner might decide to walk away, or you may decide. So this is the outcome in the near future if you follow the advice. Okay, so Two of Swords is some sort of like crossroads or something. Spirits, give me more info as far as the end of the month with this Two of Swords, and just more advice for the Tauruses. All right, so you got the Knight of Cups. So I always see water energy. Well, first of all, this is a water sign individual. Oops, let me hold it down so you can see it. This is a water sign individual, or either an earth sign. I feel as though there's a conflicting possible love interest in some sort of way, or so I am going to clarify this court card, because I feel as though, so this right here, what this means is that, this is a partnership where, where there's loyalty. Okay. So I feel as though this Knight of Cups represents, either your current partnership, or it could be something new, to be honest with you, because the Two of Swords again is some sort of decision possibly. And I feel as though the Knight of Cups, is going to kind of walk into your life. Now, whether or not this is an existing love affair, and also the Magician, coming up in this position, just to let you know. It was something about communication. I feel as though communicating when you need something, just telling, letting your significant other know when you need them instead of just assuming that they know, because they don't. So that's what the magician wanted me to tell you. But again, this Knight of Cups comes up to clarify. This is energy that is serving to you. So I feel as though this represents the energy. Could be your partner, could be you. It could just symbolize the relationship. I feel as though even if you're single, even if you might be having some issues, I do feel like the energies are going to balance. And with the Two of Wands, I feel as though, the relationship could go to another level of trust, to where, you know that your partner has your back in some sort of way, because I feel like that's important to you. Again, it can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. Again, the Two of Swords is some sort of decision, but it can also just mean tensions, and I feel as though going into December, things are definitely going to get better between you and your existing partner, possibly. I feel as though the Two of Swords also represents the need for possibly the masculine energy in the situation to start making decisions for themselves, and also just a decision period that's needing to be made. And I feel as though the Knight of Cups comes in to let you know that I feel like with the Two of Swords, honestly, especially with this Knight of Cups representing either your energy or your partner's energy, I feel as though they are really going to have your back. I kind of feel as though the Two of Swords is when, it's something being said about you possibly that isn't the truth. And I feel as though the Knight of Cups could represent your partner just really being there for you. Now, for some of you, if you are deciding to leave a relationship, I feel as though this is somebody coming right in, somebody that's been a friend to you, somebody that's been, that's kind of noticed and seen the things that you've been through with this person, and I feel like I'm going to fall right into that person. So I kind of feel as though if this is some sort of if it's meant to be some sort of, I guess, reunion or whatever, or just new love. I feel like this is a lot of new love in your reading as well. So, in particular, if you are single and you're Taurus and you're watching this, I think that you are going to definitely have someone that's been a friend that is going to be interested in you romantically. Okay? I feel like they're going to let you know how they feel. Okay? All right, so that is going to do it for your November couples reading, love reading. If you want a personal reading, my info is in the video description box. Excuse me. My 30-minute readings are now $25, and my 1 hours are $40 right now. So they will be on sale from now until the end of November. So take advantage of that. Also, make sure that you subscribe. And then also, if you want to support the channel, you can always support the channel. So thank you so much for watching, Taurus. Namaste.